What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to KangBrosTV. This topic had to be discussed. Poch has been sacked and Mourinho is coming overnight, cuz. So we had to make a video on this to say our opinion on this. I'm going to get straight into it. Can you believe that Poch has been sacked and is Mourinho for the right man for the job? Because we need to share our opinion on this.
My opinion is Poch, the results and the have not been great. Yeah, listen, there's no two ways about that. Yeah,
You're in 14th, bro.
You're in 14th. Listen, but Spurs, get real. Let's get real. This guy, it reminded me of, when Liverpool, so Klopp was at Dortmund and things got stale. And they were doing madness at the bottom of the league. So sometimes there is a time when things get stale or whatever, right? But that's me being the most pessimistic. But he should not be gone. He should not be gone. For me, he shouldn't be gone. Sorry.
What? But you're sitting in 14th, bro. Why can't you? Okay, listen. You've had 5 years to build a project. 5 years, and you are sitting in 14th now. For me, that is not progression now, is it? So I get why he's actually sacked. I actually get it. His results have been poor. I think it's been like, I don't even know the stats, like 14 defeats.
You're bringing in Mourinho. So you reckon Mourinho is going to come in, yeah? And typically, wherever he's gone, he's had money to spend.
That's what baffles me.
Well, this is my point. So this is what I'm saying. So I actually think, yeah, it's got to a stage where this is me. If I was a Spurs fan, which I'm not, but if I was looking at it as a Spurs fan, I'd be thinking, well, let's be honest, this squad needs an overhaul. People are leaving, their contracts have been run down, the way it's all been done. I actually reckon they were like, listen, to Poch, it needs we need an overhaul, and we need you to be the man. He turned around and went, I'm not on it.
So you reckon Poch said, look, I'm not on it anymore?
I reckon I think that conversation would have had to take place. Because for me, otherwise, how are you, who else? Like Mourinho, yeah, okay, so they've gone for Mourinho, but Mourinho is always known for a short, sharp, you might win you a trophy, which is great for Spurs. I know that's what they want to do, but you've got players to come to the end of their contracts. So you're trying to tell me because Mourinho's coming in, they're going to be like, oh, fuck it, yeah, let's sign. Never been. Never been.
Well, I think that the reason why Mourinho's come in is simply to get that duck off their back, which is that they haven't won anything. They haven't won anything for time or any trophy. Mourinho will bring you a trophy. Now, that might be, I don't know, the Johnston's pink trophy or whatever it may be, yeah, but they'll take that. He will get you a trophy. And that's why they brought him in. For longevity-wise, Mourinho is not your guy. And this is what I said to Man United fans as well. I said, Mourinho is not your guy because he's not going to build for anything for you. So, but he will get, if you want to win a trophy, the guy will get you a trophy.
So let me get it straight. You're saying,
yeah,
Poch being sacked, it doesn't surprise you. You're not sitting there thinking, oh, wow. Or are you thinking, about time? Because that's what it sounds like you're saying.
Nah, I definitely won't say about time. There's managers in the Premier League at the moment that should have been gone before him. But I did say to you as well, I was like, bro, there's hella lot of people on this list, out of managers that could be sacked right by now. And Poch was on that list. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can't say it was a complete shock, but it was a shock to see it on the the headlines as that he's been sacked. So
listen,
what you're saying though is that it's not a surprise to Poch. So you're telling me they've had that conversation and Poch is saying this is not for me. He wants out. Is that what you're saying?
I think that there's got to be more to it, and I reckon they've kind of given him the grace to say, listen, how do you want it to be done? And he's probably thinking, I ain't going anywhere because I've got a big contract here and I'm on with P. Yeah. So if you want to get rid of me, listen, this project isn't necessarily something I'm buzzing about, but I'm contracted. It's one of them ones that I'm contracted. So listen, like, is what it is. Read between the lines. If you want me gone, pay, man. Yeah, pay me up. That's what I'm thinking. It was something along those lines. Because if you think about it, look at the timing. They reacted and got Mourinho overnight. Yeah, come on now. That conversation would happen a while back. But also, why would you be sacking him like a week and a half into the international window? Why wouldn't you do that at the beginning of the transfer window? Say, listen, my G, not happening, safe, yeah? And then go get Mourinho, give him a bit of time, but you're doing it now. So for me, I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look as black. I don't think it's as black and white as it seems. But the funny thing is, I've been hearing a lot of rumblings about Emery this, Emery that, Emery this. Do you know what would be interesting, yeah? If Emery loses his job. Because then, listen, don't get me wrong, Sol Campbell done it. Yeah, Sol Campbell done it. Imagine if Poch goes to Arsenal.
No way.
Oh my God.
No way.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Do you reckon that could actually happen?
Listen, why not? Because he could turn around and listen, they sacked me.
That'd be a full-on madness.
Listen, but they sacked me. Listen, don't get me wrong, he don't owe Spurs nothing, yeah? Let's be honest, he gave Spurs fans some of the best years of their lives and they didn't win nothing, yeah? But that's why he doesn't owe them anything and they sacked him, in theory. In theory, they sacked him. So imagine that.
I would love to see what Emery and Ole are thinking right now. Poch is on the market, bruv.
You can imagine now that the phone rings, boom, boom. Hello. Yeah, Ole here. They done what? Oh,
No, what? Do you know what? Yeah, there's been a couple of points that people have made, right? That I don't know what you think about this, right? So someone said, this is how good Poch is. That if Pep or Klopp were to leave Liverpool, he would be the number one person on their list. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I disagree. Sorry, I disagree.
This is not my point.
Yeah, I know. I disagree. If Klopp vacates that job at Liverpool for whatever reason, yeah, the person I would like to see in there, like, you know, just I wouldn't mind Brendan going back in there. Yeah, I've said that before. But if you said to me, as a manager, go and get him, I'd be like, get me Ancelotti ASAP Rocky, because I know.
Poch.
Yeah, because I know he's a winner and he gets teams playing organised good football. Yeah, so I'd be like, I'd want Ancelotti, because I know that the Liverpool won't lose a good style of football, but they'll also be sharp.
But longevity-wise, Poch has definitely got to be your man, right? Or like you said, people like Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan. The thing is, interestingly, everyone keeps linking Poch to the PSG job because he's played there and so on and so forth. For me, if I was Poch, yeah, don't get me wrong, the Arsenal thing, I'd laugh so much, yeah. And if they were able to win it, imagine that. But the thing I see him doing is going to PSG, because let's be honest, Tuchel ain't going to win the Champions League for PSG. They'll win that league again, and it'll be the same thing. Listen, you've done what you expected to do, but you ain't got us competing in that front. Go to PSG, go and win that league. You've then got that monkey for your back to say, listen, I've won a trophy, Madrid or whatever. Another big job. Like, PSG's a big job, but it's a low hanging fruit in it, because you know you're going to win that league. So that's what I think Poch will do there, because he ain't won anything as a manager. Southampton, what's that team? Espanyol, wherever he came from. He ain't won anything as a manager. So this is perfect opportunity for him to go somewhere and win something, and then boom, crack on. Do I think Spurs have made a mistake? I think a mistake's harsh, but I don't think it was the right thing to do right now after everything he's done for him. Getting Mourinho in baffles me, but listen.
So Mourinho's not the right man for the job for you?
Listen, there's not many people out there at the moment. If you're going to sack him and you know that he's available, you take him. But like you say, if you're talking about longevity, then I can't see why. Then Eddie Howe or Brendan Rodgers. You know, Brendan Rodgers at Spurs now. Ooh, wow. He'll be doing madness there, because it'll be young players and he'll get buying into his philosophies and stuff.
And what about United? United, like, for me, I would be doing anything I can to get Poch at United right now. But the argument could be, what has Poch actually won at Tottenham?
Leave. I reckon, Ollie, listen, you've backed your guy. You've backed him, yeah? Do I think it's the right move personally? No, but they have backed him now. So if you backed him, stick with him.
No. I disagree, bro. Like, what has Ole done? Like, he does nothing. This is, for me, like, Poch is a guy, he's a very good manager. He had to work at hard times at Tottenham, playing at Wembley, with the strict finances, all this kind of stuff.
Fucking hell, playing at Wembley. I'll tell you what, he's really had it. He slummed it. He was slumming it.
No, you know what I mean. Like, he's not playing at the home, right? And he ain't had the finances behind him, backing him. I just think they're going to Man United.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Go on.
Davinson Sanchez was 45 million. Yeah? Ndombele was what, 50, 60 million?
Come on, I know what you're saying, but he had two windows where he bought nothing. It was zero.
Listen,
two windows, bro.
Liverpool had a window where they didn't buy anybody. Yeah? Liverpool had a window where they didn't buy anybody. Yeah?
Two windows.
Exactly. And this is where he's at, because the people that he bought were hitters. He was like, I need the goalkeeper and I need this. He's went out and bought Davinson Sanchez for 45 million. You're based in central London, cuz.
So what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, I don't think he's as good in the transfer market. And people keep giving this thing about, he ain't had money to spend. He's gone out and spent some big money.
Bro, you know how Levy pays. You know how he pays. Come on now.
But listen, you live in central London, cuz.
I hear you. But it's not the same. It's not the same when the checkbook goes.
It's not the same London as Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying. It's not, is it?
Yeah.
And as to finish off, someone mentioned, Drifty mentioned it. Another Liverpool channel that make videos, right? He mentioned it about Mourinho. How people have short-term memory, bro. When you were against him, you were gunning the shit out of him. So why is it that as soon as he comes to a club, people almost erase the memory of the shit that he's been saying about your club, the way he goes on? Even his history in the last few roles has been dead. Like, he's gone to Man United and was dead. Chelsea and he was dead.
Won trophies.
But don't give me that, bro.
Won trophies.
Come on now.
Won the league. Won the Europa League. Listen, I'm sorry. You can say what you want. Say whatever you want.
Go on.
But you're saying for Poch for the same reasons. The guy's trophies stack up. He's a dick. Granted. He pisses people off. Granted. Right? But let me just put something to you.
Go on.
A little while ago, he managed Chelsea.
Yeah.
And remember what I said to you about Poch Arsenal situation? He managed Chelsea and said, I could never manage Spurs. Out of respect for the Chelsea fans, I love them too much.
That what he said? No, but that's what I'm saying. So what's
Let
happened?
that sink in for a second, yeah?
What? This is what I'm saying. Like, would you take him at Liverpool?
No.
Never.
Not never, but
No.
I don't want him.
I don't want him. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. The short-term memory for me, and what you're saying, that I'm not agreeing with that. Like, Man United and Tottenham are different standards of teams. Yeah. So for United to come in and say, "Yo, you won the Europa League," for me, that's just contradicting yourself. That all you've been doing for the last 10, 20 years is gunning every other team that ever was in that competition.
But that's fickle fans. If you're a proper football fan, you know where Man United are at the club as a club, and they needed to have some sort of. If they didn't win those trophies, as far as I'm concerned, they would have been in a situation where financially they wouldn't have dried up, obviously, but they needed to be seen across Europe to be winning something.
Yeah, but you ask any United fan at the beginning when they brought Mourinho on, they actually thought that he was going to be the guy to bring him back to the Premier League title. This is what they thought. United fans didn't come here thinking, "Oh yeah, you know what? Mourinho's going to win us the Europa League, and he's going to." If they did think that, they're going to think he's going to win the Europa League and then go on to the bigger things, which he didn't.
Okay, my question to you.
That's what I'm saying.
The point to counteract that is when he said that finishing second with Man United was one of my biggest achievements. Do you agree with that? Then now looking back at it,
no.
So
he's there protecting his image. That's all it was.
The catastrophe that they're in as a club, and you've seen Van Gaal ever fail. Ollie's come in, everyone's like Ollie's crashing at the wheel, all that sort of shit. But this guy still won trophies and finished second. So he's then turned around and saying, "Listen, what you got to understand is what I've achieved is actually a mazza." So I'm telling you, like, you know.
So you're saying that his time at Man United was success?
I think it was. No,
that's what you're saying.
I'm saying it's not. It's nowhere near as bad as people are making out because deluded people had an expectation that he's some sort of Houdini that can turn boom and win the league. That's not football. That's not how things work. But what he did do was, and you can say, you know, it was boring football or whatever, but he did stack up trophies. He stacked up some trophies and he finished second in the Premier League. So, you know, you got to be careful. Be careful what you wish for, is what I'm saying.
Well, okay, we're going to have to agree to disagree because for me, it's like where United are now, he plays a part in where United are now. That's all I'm saying. All those managers along the line, they've all played a part to where Manchester United are today. And that is, you can say about stacking up trophies, but he played a part in where United are today. When all the philosophy, the mentality amongst the team, he played a part in that. The whole Pogba situation,
I don't agree,
everything.
But be careful. What I'm saying is be careful what you wish for.
Okay.
Be careful. That's the only point I'm trying to make. Because Tottenham won a trophy. They're kicking and screaming for a trophy. Be careful what you wish for because you will probably get your trophy.
They will.
Yeah, you'll get your trophy. But be careful what you wish for. That's what I'm saying. Listen, you can't turn around and say he was no good there. But be careful what you wish for because you wanted trophies and you got your trophies. So that's the point I'm trying to make because I'm not disagreeing with you wholeheartedly. But what I'm saying is be careful what you wish for because you wanted trophies.
You'll get your trophies.
There's your trophies.
But what else comes with
Mans weren't happy.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's the point I'm trying to make. So that's why with Spurs, you lot are selling for me, you're selling your soul. You're selling your soul to the devil because you're going to get a trophy, which at the moment, the only thing they can get now, by the way, is the Champions League, yeah? Or FA Cup. And let's be honest, Man United want the FA Cup. Arsenal will want the FA Cup. Liverpool could do with the FA Cup. Man City will always want the FA Cup. So let's be honest, innit? It's no guarantee.
Now, I like what you said there. You know what I mean? Like, be careful what you wish for in the sense that he will get you your trophy. But what comes with it, you best be prepared. So I think that's the perfect place to stop this video.
Round it up. We're going to make videos like this on topics that are coming up and we will discuss it because, you know, people want to hear what we've got to say about it, which is nice. But we are so buzzing to hear what people have got to say about this. Spurs fans, get at me because, listen, you want a trophy? Arsenal fans, would you take Poch?
Hey, take him, bro. I love it for banter.
I got my Sol Campbell sitting there like that.
Yeah, no,
do the thing.
Seriously.
Do the thing.
Bro, you don't have to move yard, nothing. Just stay where you are. Just come to this training.
And think he'll get paid more money. Do you know what I mean? He'll get paid like a king as well. Not like he was getting paid like a pauper where he was, but you know what I'm saying.
So yeah, let us know your opinions on this video and on the topic. And then don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.
Peace.